All right, all right. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, somewhere out there in the world. My apologies for coming in delayed and late today. I was doing a business presentation a little bit ago, and we just got done with our video with all our guests. And so I want to thank you for joining Real Talk with E.V.E. And I want to just tell you a little bit of the snippet of what I was just sharing with people that joined on our call about the newest technology that you can only get it through one of us. And I am a representative to This Is It, and it's a great technology. I'm only going to touch a little bit on it because this is not a presentation for it, but I am excited. How many of you um, know someone that has ailments? I think we all do, including ourselves, from cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, neuropathy, stroke, hypertension, heart attack, dementia, brain fog, fatigue, lack of sleep, um, overweight. Um, what else? I can think of so many things. Swelling, inflammation. I'm sure that you high cholesterol, like myself, right? Is going through something like that. Your body is going through something like that, or you need to get some stem cells. You've had cancer. I have a product that you need to reach out to me so that I can share the information with you. It is a non invasive product that you put on your skin, and nothing's going in your body. It's just healing itself. It's phototherapy. And I'm not going to share too much on this product, but I just wanted to share that with you. If that is you that want to know more about it, please, you know how to reach me. 219-262-7009. Text me to 219-262-7009, or inbox me on the social media platform that you're watching this on. I'm just excited. This was God sent, and it was patented in 2020, and it is in over 80 countries. Do you know how many people are getting helped? Oh my goodness. To feel better, to feel younger. It's not anti-aging, but age reversing. I mean, come on. I can't wait to see how it's going to work on me. And of course, I'm going to give you my testimony. So I just wanted to quickly share that today because I just got off of a call and I just been so excited and be like that song. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. For those of you that know me personally or have seen me in church, I am like this. For those of you that come by and been with me, spend a day with me, I am like this. I am not different behind closed doors. I am just full of excitement. Hence my name as an acronym. E, excitement; V, victorious; E, empowerment, and full of energy. And that's just me. Now imagine this patch is going to give me more energy. Oh my gosh. And it's going to help my brain fog, right? And any inflammation I may have or hormonal imbalance I may have, that is going to help me. I'm not going to say, I'm not a doctor to say it'll heal you and it'll cure you, but nothing but God, because he'll do it. And if God's not in it, neither am I. So it's 32 minutes after the hour. The show is every Sunday, 8 p.m. And let me tell you, this past Thursday, my apologies for not bringing the face of a hero. I was actually in the suburbs getting ready for an event that's coming up on the 12th. Spread the Bread. I think you may have seen a brief interview of Dale S. Robertson. He is the founder, CEO of Spread the Bread TV show. They are a nonprofit 501c3 that helps other 501c3s. So shout out to Dale and to everyone. And of course, to our wonderful MC. He is our Hall of Famer, and that's Michael MVP Jennings, Michael J. Jennings, MJ. So that's for the 12th. If you want to join me, I am actually going to be honored that day along with others honorees. I am blessed and humbled by this great prestigious award. I didn't ask for it. I could just say that to God be the glory on that. And I'm just excited for life because for whom much is given, much is required. And I have done a lot of work in this region, I would say for 30 plus years. And who's counting, right? But when people start asking me about the things that I've done in the community, I start going back and really realizing, like, wow, I didn't realize how much I've done because I don't think about it. I just do it. Be like Nike, just do it, right? That's taking place on the 12th, and then on the 13th, I am emceeing for the IFN, which is Indiana Film Network. They are having a great event that is going to bring some guests. It's a entertainment industry speaker series, April 13th, 11:30 to 3:30, and that's going to be at the Munster Library from 11:30 to 3:30. So we have an attorney for those of you that want to learn more about patents, more about copyright, and all the great stuff to protect your intellectual property. There will be an attorney there, and we will also have Philip. Um, he's a filmmaker, director, and editor. For those of you that are in the film business, editing business, acting, directing, that is a great, or in the music industry, that is a great event for you to attend. And it's completely free. Go look it up on Eventbrite. Just look up entertainment industry or IFN, entertainment industry on that. Oh, my gosh, there's so many things going on, right? And congratulations to all the students that were part of the oratory contest yesterday that took place. I was blessed to be invited to be one of the judges. And I think they had about 14 or 15 contestants, high schoolers. The majority of them were seniors, but we had juniors, sophomores, juniors, and seniors out here in Northwest Indiana. Congratulations to the ones that won the first, second, and third prize. There were a tie on the third place, I mean. So kudos to you all. Let me tell you, to memorize 5 to almost 8 minutes of information on right to life, right to live, abortion, euthanasia, because this is brought to you by the Lake County Right to Life organization. Kudos to Len Reynolds and all his team. Done a great job. And so congratulations to the youth. I got to hear them and I was like, wow, sometimes I can't even memorize a whole paragraph, let alone memorizing something that's going to be longer than 5 minutes. They had up to 8 minutes to say their speech, right, on whatever topic they decided to choose to speak on. And it was a lot of research that these students had to do to get the information. And so I applaud them. I applaud every youth that's doing something, that's stepping up to the plate and making a difference for themselves and others, and to lead the way, pave the way for those that are coming behind. Why not? Be a self motivator. Just because your parents may not know doesn't mean you don't have to know. Don't stay in the dark. Some of you may know. I mean, my parents were the Spanish speaking descent. I mean, they were from Mexico, and I think my mom only went 1 year in school, not even third grade. She had to work, right? My dad, he had to work too. And my dad spoke broken English. My mom was a homemaker, although she was a business maker in Mexico because she had to support 8 kids by herself. My dad was out in this country since the 60s, 1960s. And so we were all back in Mexico with my mom. And my mom hardly understood any English. So because they didn't know doesn't mean I would use that as a crutch or as an excuse not to do something, not to create things or do something for myself. I just wanted to learn and I still want to learn, as I always tell people, leaders never stop learning. Leaders never stop learning. And when you are learning, you are growing. Okay. And this is something that we need to teach our youth so that they can continue to press on, to push forward, and not to be disappointed if they are not making it to what they thought that they should. I raised my standards for myself. Maybe my kids said I had high standards, and they were, wanting to reach that expectation, and maybe they felt like they failed. But let me tell you, you don't fail. And the only way you fail is if you don't get up. If you fall, you get right back up. That's not failing, that's learning. So never say you lost or you failed, because you learned. And that's not a loser. That's not failing. Failing is not getting up at all, not doing anything about it. So this is only a 30-minute show, and I did not have a guest today. It's been a bit crazy busy building. I am a kingdom builder, case you didn't know. And I'm not shy from it, and I'm not going to deny. So I want to thank you for joining me on this show. And it's every Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And The Face of a Hero will continue Thursdays at 8 p.m. I am inviting for those that are heroes out there for that show. And if you'd like to share something that's important that is making a difference, please get with me 219-262-7009. Text me to that number 219-262-7009. There's a lot of things that are happening behind closed doors and I cannot talk about, but I am excited. And it's all revolving for the improvement of the quality of life and the quality of education. And so I thank everyone that has invited me to partake in their organization or their project or their event. Obviously, they think something great of me, right? But if you're not out there sowing a seed or planting a good seed, then you have to get it together. I don't know why I had to say that, but I felt that I needed to say that right now. I was spiritually moved to say that you need to sow a good seed, right? But sometimes you got to watch the soil. Where are you sowing or planting that seed? What kind of soil are you planting that seed? And excuse me, I don't mean literally like going out and get some dirt and some soil and plant a seed, a real seed there. I'm talking about planting a seed in a person. Are you mentoring someone? Are you advocating for someone? Are you there to help someone? You know, it doesn't take much to make a difference in someone's world. If to strike up a conversation with a stranger doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It could mean, especially if they're older, they're elderly, that could be the only conversation they had for the entire day, or the only person they've ever spoken to was you for that day. You just never know. And that's something that we all need to start working and doing, because it makes a better you. I love helping others. It just gives me great pleasure, great satisfaction in my heart. And it's not because I want to please me, it's because I know that he's going to say, "You are a good and faithful servant." But that's what we all need to start doing, instead of focusing on all that's happening in this whole world. I mean, from earthquakes to tornadoes to fires, killings. It's just so much going on. Revelation, people, read the book of Revelation, and it may wake you up. I'm not here to try to teach you the Bible, but if you look around and see what's happening in the world, that's why. And right now in this political arena, I am not too happy. The lefters and the righters, you're either too far left or too far right, and you're causing division. And that's what's happening. We're focusing on the wrong thing. So if we were to focus on what can we do to make it better in somebody's world, then just like the song about this world being a better world, right? Being a beautiful world. If we all just do our due, plant a seed in someone, and we all did that, what a wonderful world it would be, like the song says. I'm telling you, I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Also, want to talk to you real brief on Rahab's Daughters. We are always looking for donations, volunteers, and rahabsdaughters.org. Some of the team right now is out there in Paris. I know that our founder and CEO, Sharmila, she is out there doing her thing. She is the founder, also a believer, but as well as it's just awesome. Sam or Sharmila, we call her Sam, and her husband Donardo Ramos are doing amazing, and they're in Paris right now because this year a team, boots on the ground team, will be down in July. They have the Olympics this year. So if you could just sacrifice one cup of coffee a day or a month and donate to rahabsdaughters.org, you're making a difference. It helps you be a better person. I'm telling you, it just changes you altogether when you know that you're doing something good to help someone else out. So go to rahabsdaughters.org. rahabsdaughters.org. and donate or volunteer. We are in several states in this country. We are in Canada, and we're also in the UK, in London. And that's where our founder, our CEO is, Sam in London. So kudos to the things that they're doing out there right now as I speak. Well, maybe they're sleeping because the time is changing. The time changes there from here to there. So what else do I want to share with you? I don't want to bore you. I just wanted to bring some excitement, some positive energy. Tomorrow, billions of people are going to be ready to see that eclipse. And there's an X that's going to be crossing this country. For my Hoosiers, did you know that there was a um, Nineveh, Indiana? I did not know that. I did not know we had a Nineveh, Indiana, which is about 2.5 hours from Northwest Indiana. I was like, wow. I mean, Pastor Steve, the cities he mentioned, unbeknownst to me, I mean, I didn't know, right? We don't pay attention to the South or to the East. There's a Jonah, Texas, Nineveh, Texas, Rapture, Indiana. Did you all know there was a Rapture, Indiana, just like there's a Paris, Indiana, right? Rapture, Indiana, Nineveh, Ohio, Nineveh, Pennsylvania, Nineveh, New York, Nineveh, Nova Scotia. Wow. And the Ark, Williamston, Kentucky. So there is a cross. I don't know if you could see it. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. You see that? The map that was shown to us today about the eclipse. So those that are south of Indiana are going to actually get to see it tomorrow. So the total solar eclipse that will be taking place tomorrow this year will pass through Jonah, Texas, and through several towns and cities bearing the name of Nineveh. Also passing through Rapture, Indiana. All this takes place under the constellation Cetus, which is, quote, the whale. Also included in the path of the eclipse is the Ark, A-R-K, Indiana, Ark in Williamston, Kentucky. 40 days after the eclipse will be May 18th, the eve of Pentecost. In case you did not know about the eclipse biblically, and I'm telling you, our pastor takes it to the Bible. He takes us to the scripture to understand what's happening in current events. And I was in awe. I've learned a lot from that. So thank you for our pastor that has shown us. Also, there is a Joe's Bike Run. Proceeds to benefit Rosalinda Crystal Cisneros. There'll be food, drink, live music, raffles, 50-50, family-friendly event. And that's going to take place, save the date, Saturday, May 18th. Calumet Memorial American Legion, Post 330, 950 Legion Drive in Calumet City from 11 to 7. If you want to make a donation, write checks out to Joe Batuska Jr. Memorial Fund, Inc., care of American Community Bank, 4521 Holman Avenue. For single riders, we're talking about bikers. So bikers, families, and friends, join in, rain or shine. Single riders, $20. Double riders, $30. The sign-in starts at 9 a.m. I will be sharing this flyer once again. I shared it on social media yesterday, and this is to help the benefit of the Cisneros family. I'm going to keep you all lifted in prayer, the Cisneros family. Hoy por ti, mañana por mí, today for them, tomorrow for me. You just never know. This could happen to a family member. This could happen to someone you know, or it could happen to you. So let's sow a seed. No amount is too small to help someone else in need because, it could be you. You never know. You never know. Shout out also to Pop on Violence. That's Dr. McGee and his team. Students Against Violence Everywhere. So it's a National Youth Violence Prevention Week. It's coming up the third week of April. So shout out to them for them doing this and bringing artists to the youth at in Hammond and in Gary. So I am sharing these flyers as well on my social media platforms. I've been doing a lot of talking today that I am hearing it on my voice. So know that I am a kingdom builder. If you are interested in traveling, Please get with me. I have a meeting coming up this Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Text me to 219-262-7009 if you love to travel. Yes, who wants to travel with me? Who wants to get away for a weekend with me? Come on and have some fun. I got a list of about 20 some ladies that said, me, me, me. Let's do this. So on Sunday, I am planning a presentation on Zoom to talk about traveling. Who doesn't want to travel? Who doesn't like traveling and get paid to do what you already love to do? Why not? Instead of giving your money to another travel agency. Hello, pay yourself. It only makes sense. So get with me if you're interested in that for next Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm excited. I'm all over excited. Bringing back my magazine, Ethereal Lifestyle. Oh, just so many things. For whom much is given, much is required. And I'm just grateful and thankful that I got to wake up today because I know that there's work to be done, right? And that's, to me, that has meaning because I got to wake up, meaning God is not done with me yet. On that note, I'm just going to cut it off because I do not want to lose my voice. I have a busy week and using my voice. And so I think I need to ensure my voice because that's what bringing home the bacon with my voice. I use it for everything professionally. So I've been blessed and gifted with a voice. More recordings coming up. If you need a voiceover, hit me up. I will do that for you. Need me to record your phone companies, your business telephones in your business, I'm here for you. You need translations, I'm here for you. If you want to know about insurance, how to protect you and your family at the same time, invest and not pay Uncle Sam for the money that you've invested, hit me up with some saying I'm interested in this. 219-262-7009. Text me to 219-262-7009. And, it's all about resources. It's all about how we can help each other. And I love to help people. But if it's going to prosper, even better, right? Well, once again, thank you for joining here at Real Talk with E.V.E. My apologies for starting late. But I am here. I'm here to show some love, to give you some positive energy, hugs and kisses. Be safe out there and be aware of your surroundings for tomorrow's eclipse. Stay indoors. I don't live in fear. I don't walk in fear. And I don't allow the media to instill any fear in me because I know who is in control and who is still on the throne. With that, until next time, we will have some guests coming up, or I will have some guests coming up at the Face of a Hero show Thursday at 8 p.m. and also on Real Talk with E.V.E. on Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you for joining me. Peace to you. God bless you. And know that God loves you. And I do too. On that note, guess what? It's time to say goodnight. Well, it's time to go. I don't claim to know how to sing, but hey, I just had to do that. All right. Peace to you. God bless. See you later.